Hey Hudson, so I'm going to go ahead and quickly show you the process of doing this for you, and hopefully it helps you out at least a little bit. So we're using the distance formula, and if you remember correctly, our distance formula is going to be, let me write it out for you, is going to be the square root, let me change the color, is the square root of x to, which is just your second x, minus x1, which is your first x, and your points, and you're going to square that, plus, in parentheses, your y2, which is your first or your second y, minus your y1, which is your first y, and you're going to also square that. And that should help you get your answer. So let's kind of go through this and look and see at this first problem, our x1 and our x2. So looking at this, this first x is going to be your x1. And then your second number here is your y1. Okay. And then again here, your b, you're going to have your x2 and then your y2. So now we're going to take these pieces and plug them into our formula. So our x2 is negative 11. So where I see x2, I'm going to plug in negative 11. My x1 is negative 7. So I'm going to plug in negative 7. And I'm going to square that. Okay. And so if we go through this, negative 11 plus negative 7 is actually negative 11 plus 7. Right? And we're going to have to make sure that we square this. And so negative 11 plus 7 is going to give us 4. Square that, it's going to give you 16. So right now we have 16, and now let's find our y. So our y2 is 4 minus our y1, which is 10. Okay? 4 minus 10 is going to give you negative 6, but negative 6 squared is going to give you 36. Okay, so now we have the square root. So let me draw my square root sign again. We have the square root of 16 plus 36. All right, and then we're going to go through the process of solving this. And so let me redraw my square root. Okay, and then all you're going to do is finish up the problem right now and see if you can get the square root of something. So 16 plus 36 is going to give you 52. And then you're going to square root that. But let's even see if we have to square root it. So if we come up here and look, oh, wait. So we have to still find the simplest form of the square root of 52. And your calculator will, in fact, do this. So if you have a calculator, go ahead and do the square root of 52. And your answer should be 2 square root 13. So you can simplify this square root into the square root of 2 on the outside and 13 on the inside. Okay, and that'll give you your answer. So we will be drawing this way into the formula. All right, so I'm hoping that helps you. You can continue that process exactly what I just did, but now instead of negative 7 being your x1, 11 will be your x1. Instead of 10 being your y1, negative 10 will be your y1, and vice versa. So you're going to continue that process. Don't forget that you have negative, or the square root of 446 as an answer, the square root of 130 as an answer, the square root of 170 as an answer, and 3 square root of 34 as an answer. If you notice, all the square roots here are in lowest terms, and then 3 square root of 34 is in simplest terms. So kind of do a process of elimination and see if you get that answer. All right, Hudson, let me know if that helped you or not, and have a great day. All right, adios, Hudson.